Cruising through the streets of New York City, it's Abie's Doowop Taxi.
Let's go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride, my dear. The night is warm and clear. Won't you come and sit right here? Please don't say no. Please don't say no. Let's go for a ride, my sweet. I want a septic beat. So come right in the sea. Go with me for a ride, for a ride. Warm and comfortable, I'm on it just for you. Won't you come and sit right down and enjoy it? Walker two. Let's go for a ride, my dear. The night is warm and clear. Won't you come and sit right here? Go with me for a ride, for a ride. My car is warm and comfortable, I bought it just for you. Won't you come and sit right down and enjoy it? Walker two. Let's go for a ride, my sweetie. I want a septic beat. So I'm right in the sea. Go with me for a ride, for a ride. Well, let's go for a ride. 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 Let's go for a ride.
Greetings and welcome once again to another edition of Abie's Doowop Taxi. My name is Abie and I'm your host. And I have another great show planned for you today. We'll get back to the UGHA Top 500 where we're up to number 480. But let's get the show started with the gentleman I used to run into every once in a while when I lived in Brooklyn back in the 1960s. This is Vito Balsamo with his Salutations and Eeny Meeny. A sound of doo-wop straight from the streets of Brooklyn, New York, with Vito Balsamo, Raymond Russell, Shelley Brzezinski, and Frankie Fox. Vito and the Salutations. They recorded Eeny Meeny in 1963 on the Herald label. Now, here's little Butchie Saunders and the Vells with Please Tell the Angels. That great song was recorded in 1959 on the Angel Tone label. Little Butchie Saunders from New York City leading the unnamed Vells with Please Tell the Angels. Now here's another song with the same title but a different song by Louis Lyman and the Teen Chords. This is Please Tell the Angels. Louis Lyman and the Teen Chords recorded Please Tell the Angels in 1957 on the Fury label. The Teen Chords were Louis Lyman, Ralph Vaughan, Rosalito Rocco, Lyndon Harold, and David Little. And the Teen Chords recorded a few great songs, including this one, This Is Not Too Young to Fall in Love.
Not too young to fall in love. You say I'm playing hard. You do up to number one. You up to number one. Not too young to fall in love. You do up to number one. You don't say that's the name of one. You up to number one. Not too young to fall in love. There was six of love began. Said that a woman make one man. Not too young to fall in love. Not too young to fall in love. Not too young to fall in love. There was since the world began. Said it that a woman make for man. Now I don't feel with joy. I know, girl, it wasn't meant for a boy. You don't say I'm late at night. You don't know what's the look to ride. I'm gonna do what's the lot of a ride. Not too young to fall in love. You don't know what's the look to ride. You don't know what's the look to ride. You don't know what's the look to ride. Not too young to fall in love. You don't know what's the look to ride. You don't know what's the look to ride. not too young to fall in love.
Not Too Young to Fall in Love was also recorded in 1957 on the Fury label by Louis Lyman, who was Frankie Lyman's brother, along with his group, the Teen Chords. Louis Lyman and the Teen Chords were from New York City. Now from Detroit, here's the Volumes with I Love You.
Such warm, your lips are touching mine. The sweeter, but sweeter than wine. I love you. I need you. Your love means oh so much to me. My darling, can't you see? My heart longs just for you, my dear. Whenever you're near. Sweet love, girl, you always will be mine forever, all the time.
In 1962, when I was in junior high school, that was one of my favorite songs. I Love You by the Volumes hit number 22 on the pop charts in 1962. It was the only hit for the Volumes, who were from Detroit and were Eddie Union, Joe Trevelyan, Larry Wright, Ernest Newsom, and Elijah Davis. We left off last week on our UGHA Top 500 at number 481. So now we're up to number 480, which is The Dimensions, led by Lenny Dell. And this is Over the Rainbow. Over the Rainbow was originally done by Judy Garland in the 1939 movie The Wizard of Oz. Since then, hundreds of groups have recorded the song. The Dimensions, led by Lenny Dell, hit number 16 on the Billboard pop charts in 1960, recorded on the Chorale label. The Dimensions were from the Bronx. They were Phil Del Guidance, Lenny Dell, Marissa Martel, and Howard Margolis. Over the Rainbow comes into our UGHA survey at number 480. Number 479 is by The Wheels, and this is My Heart's Desire.
Doowop, 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 doowop.
I climb the highest mountain, swim the deepest sea, just to hear you say, dear, that you belong to me. Oh, tallest building in one single bound, just to see you smile, dear, and to never frown. For I adore you, you're my heart's desire. I long to hold you close. Just to hear you say, dear, that I'm your only one. For I adore you, you're my heart's desire. I long to hold you close to me, such romance we could find. Desert, bear the blistering sun, just to hear you say, dear, that I'm your only one. For I adore you, you're my heart's desire, my heart's desire. You're my
The Wheels recorded My Heart's Desire in 1956. It was on the Premium label. The Wheels were Rudy Anderson, James Pender, Kenneth Fox, Lorenzo Cook, and Alan Bunn. My Heart's Desire comes into our UGHA survey at number 479. Number 478 is this great song by The Charts. Here's My Diane.
My darling, can't you see that you were meant love you, my
Great song by the Charts, who were a New York City group. They were from Harlem. They recorded My Diane in 1958 on the Everlast label. The Charts were Joe Greer, Steve Brown, Glenmore Jackson, Leroy Binns, and Ross Buford. My Diane comes into our UGHA survey at number 478, and we'll get back to the survey a little bit later on in the show. And now I'd like to acknowledge a lady named Maria, who I understand listens to the show and is a big fan, and for her I'm going to play So Strange by the Jesters. In case you're wondering, the words in the break on that song were mysterious and delirious. The Jesters recorded So Strange in 1957 on the Winley label. The lead was shared by Lenny McKay and Adam Jackson, along with Anthony Smith, Leo Vincent, and Noel Grant. A song from Maria on Abie's Doowop Taxi. And if you'd like to make a dedication on Abie's Doowop Taxi, or if you have a request, you can email me at doowoptaxi@aol.com. That's DOOWOPTAXI@aol.com. Next I have the Swallows with Wishing for You.
Wishing for you, that's all I do. Do you wish that I were near, like I wish for you, my dear? Though just a few moments were all that I knew, I feel I must spend a lifetime with you, my dear. How I wish you were here. I'm wishing
wishing for you. That's all I do. Do you wish that I were near, like I wish for you, my dear?
Though just a few moments were all that I knew, I feel I must spend a lifetime with you. Well, my dear, how I wish you were here. I'm wishing, always wishing for you.
Wishing for You goes back to what we call the dawn of Doowop, 1951. The Swallows were from Baltimore, Maryland. They recorded on the King record label. They were Eddie Rich, Herman Denby, Earl Hurley, Frederick Johnson, and Norris Mack. Next up on Abie's Doowop Taxi, we have a battle of the groups. Here are the Basin Street Boys from 1946 with I Sold My Heart to the Junk Man.
My heart to you, the one that I trusted. You brought it back to me all broken and busted. So I've sold my heart to the junk man, and I'll never fall in love again. You took my heart because you thought you could use it, just like a little toy. You battered and bruised it. So I sold my heart to the junk man, and I'll never fall in love again. Like a melodrama in a simple manner, love played the leading part. We had planned a happy ending, but I'm left with a broken heart. I'll throw away my pride and say we'll be friends, dear. Teardrops I cannot hide, for this is the end, dear. I sold my heart to the junk man, and I'll never fall in love again. I'll throw away my pride and say we'll be friends, dear. Teardrops I cannot hide, for this is the end, dear. I sold my heart to the junk man, and I'll never fall in love again.
The previous song, Wishing You by the Swallows, was 1951, and I called that the dawn of doo-wop. So this 1946 must be the crack of dawn of doo-wop by the Basin Street Boys, who were from Philadelphia. They recorded I Sold My Heart to the Junkman in 1946 on the exclusive label. They were Almond Wilson, Eugene Price, Reuben Saunders, and Arthur Rainwater. Personally, I didn't know this song until I heard the version we're about to hear in 1962 by the Starlets. At that time, the credit went to the Bluebells, and I'll get into that after the song. But here are the Starlets with I Sold My Heart to the Junkman.
I sold my heart to the junkman, oh yeah. I sold my heart to the junkman, oh yeah. Yes I did, yes I did, yes I did. And I never fell in love again. I gave my heart to the one that I trusted. You gave it back to me, all broken and busted. I sold my heart to the junkman, and I never fall in love again. You took my heart because you thought you could use it, just like darling you for you, battered and bruised it. I sold my heart to the junkman, and I never fall in love again. Like a little junkman in a surrender, love may lose power. Yes it did. We planned our happy ending, but now I'm left with the junkman. I throw away my fighting, say we'll be free. Teardrops I cannot handle, this is the ending. I sold my heart to the junkman, and I never fall in love again. Never fall in love again. I sold my heart to the junkman. I sold my heart to the junkman. Yes I did. I sold my heart to the junkman. I sold my heart to the junkman.
Boy, do I like that song. I liked it in 1962 when it hit number 15 on the pop charts and number 13 on the R&B charts, and I still like it today just as much as I did then. I want to read to you from the Billboard Book of Top 100 Hits. It says, The Starlets, R&B vocal group from Chicago. Dinetta Boone, Jane Hall, Maxine Edwards, Mickey McKinney, Jeanette Miles, and Bernice Williams. While under contract to Pam Records, the Starlets recorded I Sold My Heart to the Junkman on the Newtown label. Newtown credited one of its artists, the Bluebells. So the Bluebells got the credit in 1962, but it was actually the Starlets who did the song. And that is one great song. Next on Abie's Doowop Taxi, we'll have another battle of the groups. And here is a a cappella group from Florida. The name of this group is Boomers, and this is Little Star.
Where are you, little star? Where are you? Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-tat-too. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-tat-too. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Wish I may, wish I might make this wish come true tonight. Search the whole world for a love, you're the one I'm thinking of. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-too. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-too. Oh, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. High up in the clouds somewhere, love to share. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-doo. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-doo. Twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Wish I may, wish I might, make this wish come true tonight. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-doo. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-doo. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat.
That's a pretty good version of that song, Little Star, by Boomers, a group I don't know too much about, except that I know they're from Florida and they're a current-day a cappella group. You can Google search them and look them up on the internet if you want to find out more about them. Now, I think you know what's coming next, and here from Staten Island, New York, is Vito Picone and the Elegants with their smash hit, Little Star.
Where are you, little star? Where are you? Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-doo. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-doo. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Wish I may, wish I might, make this wish come true tonight. Search all over for love, you're the one I'm thinking of. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-doo. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-doo. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. High above the clouds somewhere, send me down a love to share. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-doo. Oh, oh, there you are, high above. Oh, God, send me love. Oh, there you are, lighting up the sky. I need a love. Oh, me, my. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Wish I may, wish I might, make this wish come true tonight. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-doo. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-doo. Oh, rat-a-tat-tat-doo. There you are, little star.
It's hard not to like that song. Not many doo-wop songs even made the charts, let alone hit number one on both the pop and R&B charts, as Vito Picone and the Elegants did with Little Star in 1958, recorded on the ABC Paramount label. The Elegants were Vito Picone, Arthur Venosa, Frank Targonia, Carmen Romano, and James Michella. Now, here are the Passions.
I only want you. Oh, how I
if for gold. I only want you in my arms to hold. I only want you every waking hour, every minute of the day. Oh, well, I don't want the sun, I only want you. You're that certain one. I only want you every waking hour, every minute of the day. Even in my dreams, you are there, it seems. I can always see your face. You are my romance, and at every chance, I'm in your heart embrace. So tell me you are mine. I only want you till the end of time. I only want you every waking hour, every minute of the day.
The Passions recorded I Only Want You in 1960 on the Orticon label. The Passions were from Brooklyn, New York. They were Jimmy Gallagher, Tony Amato, Abie Gallagher, and Vincent Arsenio. If you recall, we played a few songs from the Persuasions Do Beatles CD in our last couple of shows, and I have a few more of those great songs coming up in just a minute. But first, here are the Heartbeats with Tormented.
What do you think my heart is made of? I can't stand this torment, my dear. With every sunrise, my heart weeps for you. With every moonglow, my heart weeps for you. I don't mind waiting for you, but what can I do? Oh, pretty baby, with every sunrise, my heart weeps for you. Now that you found out how much I love you, now that you found out how much I care, oh, will you give me a chance, my darling? Oh, will you just leave me to drown in my tears? With every sunrise, my heart weeps for you. I don't mind waiting for you, but what can I do?
originating in the borough of Queens in New York City. They were known as the Heartbeats, but in 1955, James Shepard, Albert Crump, Robert Tatum, Vernon Sievers, and Wally Roca were known as the Heartbeats Quintet. And Tormented was recorded on the network label. It was the first song they ever recorded, a true classic. Now here are the Persuasions with some songs written by the Beatles, John Lennon and Paul McCartney, that may eventually become classics. First we have 8 Days a Week.
Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Oh, I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Love you every day, girl. You're always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, I love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Love you every day, girl. You're always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, I love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Oh, I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Love you every day, girl. You're always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl, I love you all the time. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week.
I actually spoke to Jerry Lawson of the Persuasions. I did a telephone interview with him, and we were laughing it up over whether it's called a cappella or a cappella. And I said it's called a cappella because I'm from Brooklyn, and he says it's called a cappella or a cappella. I can't even remember. Anyway, I'm going to put that interview up on my website at some point, and you guys can listen to it. It's www.doowoptaxi.com. That's my website. You can listen to archive shows of Abie's Doowop Taxi anytime you like, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, here are the Persuasions with From Me to You.
If it's anything that you want, if it's anything I can do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I got everything that you want, like a heart that's oh so true. Just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I got arms that long to hold you and keep you by my side. I got lips that long to kiss you and keep you satisfied. If it's anything that you want, if it's anything I can do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I got everything that you want, like a heart that's oh so true. Just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I got arms that long to hold you and keep you by my side. I got lips that long to kiss you and keep you satisfied. If there's anything that you want, if there's anything I can do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I got everything that you want, like a heart that's oh so true. Just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I got arms that long to hold you and keep you by my side. I got lips that long to kiss you and keep you satisfied. If there's anything that you want, if there's anything I can do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. Just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. Just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you.
From Me to You, the great Jerry Lawson and his group The Persuasions. Here's one more song by them. This is Don't Let Me Down.
Boom, 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 boom.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Oh, darling. Don't let me down. 'Cause I need you, I need you. Don't let me down. I'm begging you, baby. Don't let me down. Please, don't let me down. Don't let me down. 'Cause I need you, I need you. Don't let me down. I'm in love for the first time. For the first time. Don't you know it's gonna last? Don't you know it's gonna last? It's a love that lasts forever, ever and ever and ever. It's a love that has no past. Ooh, don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm begging you, I'm begging you, I'm begging. Don't let me down. Oh, baby, don't let me down. Nobody ever loved me like she does. Oh, she does. Yes, she does. And if somebody loved me like she do me, oh, she do me. Yes, she does. Oh, don't let me down. Oh, baby, don't let me down. Oh, don't let me down. 'Cause I need you. Don't let me down. I'm in love for the first time. Love for the first time. You know it's gonna last. You know it's gonna last. It's a love that lasts forever, ever and ever and ever. It's a love that has no past. Ooh, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Oh, baby, don't let me down. Don't let me down. And from the first time that she really done me, ooh, she done me. She done me good. I guess nobody ever really done me. Ooh, she done me. She done me good.
I need you. Don't let me down. Oh, darling, don't let me down. Oh, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Oh, somebody, don't let me down. 'Cause I need you, I need you. Don't let me down. I need a little help this morning. Oh, don't let me down. Come on, baby. Please, don't let me down. Oh, don't let me down. Don't let me down.
That's the great Jerry Lawson, along with his group The Persuasions, with an a cappella version of Don't Let Me Down. Jerry Lawson claims that he invented a cappella, and that just may be the truth. You can learn more about Jerry Lawson by going to my website, doowoptaxi.com, and clicking on the link for Jerry Lawson. Now let's get back to the UGHA Top 500. We're up to number 477, and here are the Royals with Moonrise.
Smiling, darling, darling, up among the shining stars, moonrise. When you shine your light, bring her back. Where love lies, moonrise.
Moonrise was recorded in 1952 on the Federal label. The Royals were Henry Booth, Hank Ballard, Charles Sutton, Sonny Wood, and Alonzo Tucker. Charles Sutton and Alonzo Tucker shared the lead on Moonrise. Moonrise comes into our UGHA survey at number 477. Number 476 is Clyde McFadden leading the Drifters with Money Honey.
You know the landlord rang my front door bell. I let him ring for a long, long spell. I went to the window and peeked through the blind and asked him to tell me what was on his mind. He said, Money honey, yes, money honey.
like to know what you want with me. I said, money, honey, money, honey, money, honey. If you wanna get along with me, she screamed and said, what's wrong with you? From this day on, our romance is through. I said, tell me, baby, face to face, how could another man take my place? She said, money, honey, money, honey, oh, money, honey. If you wanna get along with me,
That great song, Money Honey, some have called the first rock and roll record. The Drifters have somewhat of a complex history. You can read a synopsis of that history on my website, www.doowoptaxi.com. It all started with Clyde McPhatter when he was hired by Atlantic Records to form the group. Clyde McPhatter had been with the Dominoes. Money Honey was recorded in 1953 by the second group of Drifters, which were Clyde McPhatter, Gerhard Thrasher, Bill Pickney, Andrew Thrasher, Willie Furby, and Walter Adams. Money Honey was a #1 R&B hit in 1953, and it comes into our UGHA survey at number 476. Number 475 is by Lee Andrews and the Hearts, and this is Long Lonely Nights.
Long, long and lonely night, I cry my eyes out over you, wondering if I did right and why you left me with a broken heart. Oh, long, long and lonely night, oh, how I miss you, my dear. Please, please, come back to me. How I wish you were here as I go along my lonely way. I visualize your face when I pass through my doorway. What's left for me to face? Oh, long, long and lonely night, I guess you're never coming home. Long, long and lonely nights ever since you've been gone. As I go along my lonely way, I visualize your face when I pass through what's left for me to face a long, long and lonely night. I guess you're never coming home. Long, long and lonely nights ever since you've been gone. Please, please come back to me. You've been gone too long.
In 1957, Long Lonely Nights by Lee Andrews and the Hearts hit number 45 on the pop charts and number 11 on the R&B charts, recorded on the Chess record label. Lee Andrews and the Hearts were Arthur Lee Andrews Thompson, brothers Roy and Wendell Calhoun, Thomas Curry, and Ted Weems. Long Lonely Nights comes into our UGHA survey at number 475. Number 474 is this really neat doo-wop by the Kodaks. This is Little Boy and Girl.
Little boy and girl, oh, little boy and girl.
Little boy and girl, oh, little boy and girl. Little boy and girl, who's walking hand in hand. Little girl, sweet boy, I really think it's grand. Oh, this is my first love, I really, truly first love. Little girl, sweet boy, I'm happy as can be. This really is a joy. Oh, you belong to me. Oh, this is our first love. I really, truly first love. I want to be sing.
Oh, baby, no, reminiscing, baby. Hey, girl, I love you.
Hey, little boy, I love you too. Little boy and girl who's walking hand in hand. Little girl, sweet boy, I really think it's grand. Oh, this is our first love. I really, truly first love. I want to kiss me.
Oh, baby, no, reminiscing, baby. Hey, girl, I love you.
Hey, little boy, I love you too. Little boy and girl who's walking hand in hand. Little girl, sweet boy, I really think it's grand. Oh, this is our first love. I really, truly first love.
It seems that in the mid to late 1950s, everybody was trying to get a sound like Frankie Lyman, and Pearl McKinnon from Newark, New Jersey, along with the Kodaks, had that sound. The Kodaks were Pearl McKinnon, James Patrick, William Franklin, Larry Davis, and William Miller. Little Boy and Girl comes into our UGHA survey at number 474. Number 473 is the Eldorados with Lights Are Low.
The lights are low, the night is still. Gone is my love, gone is the thrill. Click, lights are low, and in my lonely room, gone is the joy. Oh, in comes the gloom. Days are so lonely, my nights missing. Oh, because you're not here. Days are so lonely, my nights are so blue. Oh dear, since you've been gone, the nights are long, so long, since you've been gone. The nights are long, and as daybreak appears, the thrill is missing because you're not here. So long, the nights are long. So long, the nights are long. So long, the nights are long.
I have to admit that some of the songs in this survey I didn't hear until I started to do the survey for the first time, and Lights Are Low are one of those songs, but I really like that song. It was recorded in 1958 on the VJ label by the Eldorados, who were Perky Moses, John McCall, Douglas Brown, Teddy Long, and John Carter. It comes into our UGHA survey at number 473. Number 472 is Impossible by the Velvetones.
Impossible for me to fall in love again. Impossible to count every drop of rain. Impossible, but I'm falling in love. Falling in love. Impossible for me to fall in love. For anyone to count every star above. Impossible, but I'm falling in love. Falling in love. For me to swim the ocean. For me to conquer the sea. I know now that it's impossible for you to fall in love with me. Oh, impossible for me to fall in love. For anyone to climb every star above. Impossible, but I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. Falling in
Not to be confused with the Velvetones, another popular doo-wop group of the 1950s. These were the Velvetones, spelled with an A rather than an E. They recorded Impossible on the New Cat label in 1959. We don't know much about who they were or who their members were. Impossible comes into our UGHA survey at number 472. Number 471 is by the Moonglows, I'll Never Stop Wanting You. I'll Never Stop Wanting You comes into our UGHA survey at number 471. Number 470 is The Crest, led by Johnny Maestro with I Thank the Moon.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
and gay and of the star. Well, it's true when they say that when the inside it casts a magic light on lover, it made you love me too on a perfect night in June. And darling, I thank the moon. I thank the
The Crests recorded I Thank the Moon in 1958 on the Coed label. The Crests were from New York City. They were Johnny Maestro, Harold Torres, Talmadge Go, J.T. Carter, and Patricia Van Dross. I Thank the Moon comes into our UGHA survey at number 470. We'll get back to the survey in our next show. Now here's another really great song by the Crests. This is Sweetest One.
sweetest one, sweetest one. How I love you, you are the one, sweetest one, sweet as can be. Please come on, please come on to me. I love you, I want you, you're everything to me. I love you, need you, you're sweet as sweet can be. Sweetest one, what have you done? You are so beautiful. Why did you run away from me?
Sweetest One is one of my all-time favorite songs by the Crests. It was their first chart record in 1957. It hit number 86. The flip side of Sweetest One is the song that is better known nowadays, a song that's been recorded by hundreds of groups, especially the a cappella groups of today. This is the Crests with My Juanita.
My Juanita, I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. How I shoot you to how I shoot you to how I shoot you to Juanita, oh how I love you, Juanita. Oh, how I need you, my darling. Won't you please be mine? Please be mine. Juanita, love you sincerely, yes, darling. Oh, so dearly, my angel. Won't you please be mine? Please be mine. Well, you know I love you so, and I'll never let you go, Juanita. Love you sincerely, yes, darling. Oh, so
Another great song by the Crests, recorded in 1957, My Juanita, the original recording of a song that's been recorded by hundreds of groups. Now here's a couple of versions of another song that's been recorded by many groups. First we have the Roommates with Glory of Love. The Roommates recorded Glory of Love in 1961 on the Valmore label. The Roommates were from Queens. They were Steve Susskind, Jack Salison, Felix Alvarez, and Bob Minsky. In 1961, they hit number 49 on the Billboard pop charts with Glory of Love. Glory of Love is a song that goes back to the 1930s. I have a copy of it by Rudy Valley that I'll play some other time. The song has been recorded by hundreds of acts. Here are the Velvetones with their version from 1957.
You've got to give a little, take a little, and let your poor heart break a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. Glory of love. You've got to.
Yes, you're way up on top now, and you want to be free. Why you feel that you're too good, much too good for a nobody like me. You're afraid to present me to the friends in your settle. Well, darling, I guess it's best that we should part. But how soon you forget the fine, fine things you've done, and how just a little taste of success has gone straight to your pretty little head. I hold in my hand, dear, 3 letters. 3 letters from the stage of your fine, fine, superfine career. The first began, Eddie, darling, sweetheart, my wonderful one. I will always be grateful for the things that you've done. The second letter came right after I gave you your star. Yes, it came from your pen, dear, but not from your heart. The third, the king, the joke of the deck. You ended your letter in close, please sign my check. Why, you fool. You poor, sad, worthless, foolish fool. If you think that money can pay for the hard years I've suffered till things broke your way. Yes, I'm answering your last letter that says we must part. I'm tearing it to pieces the way you tore up my heart. I smile when you kiss me and I thrill at your touch. My only sin was I loved Much too much.
Win a little, lose a little, and always have the blues a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. Glory of love.
I always liked the speaking part in that song. The Velvetones were from Newark, New Jersey. They recorded Glory of Love in 1957 on the Aladdin label. They were Madison Flanagan, Walter Dawkins, Sam Rucker, and Enoch Martin. Now, here are the Checkers with White Cliffs of Dover.
There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. Well, there'll be love and laughter and peace there and ever tomorrow when it's free. The shepherd will tend his sheep, the valley will bloom again, and Johnny will go to sleep in his own little room again. Well, there'll be blue over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just wait and see. Some Dover tomorrow. Just wait and see.
The Checkers recording of White Cliffs of Dover goes back to 1953 on the King record label. We're not sure who the members of the Checkers were. Now here are the 4Js with a really great doo-wop from 1964. This is Here I Am, Broken Hearted.
Here am I, here am I, mama, here am I, here am I, mama, here am I, here am I, mama, ball, 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 ball.
a truly great doo-wop by the 4 J's from 1964. They were Jay Roberts, Johnny October, Ernie Spano, and Robert Finizio. Here I Am Broken Hearted was recorded on the Jamie label. Now, here are the Monarchs, and they want to tell you about a pretty little girl.
Oh, 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 yep, yep, yep.
Well, pretty little girl, let's go steady, pretty little girl, 'cause I'm ready, pretty little girl, let's go steady now. Pretty little girl, let's go steady, pretty little girl, 'cause I'm ready, pretty little girl, let's go steady now. Well, you know that I love you so, you're the sweetest thing in the world, girl. Well, you know that I love you so, and I won't take another girl, pretty little girl, let's go steady, pretty little girl, 'cause I'm ready, pretty little girl, let's go steady now. Well, you know that I love you so, you're the sweetest thing in the world, girl. Well, you know that I love you so, and I won't take another girl, pretty little girl, let's go steady, pretty little girl, 'cause I'm ready, pretty little girl, let's go steady now.
The Monarchs recorded Pretty Little Girl in 1956 on the Neil label. The Monarchs were F. Wells, A. Kemp, Robert Galloway, Robert White, and Arthur Allen. Earlier in the show, we heard a really great song by the Swallows, Wishing for You. Here's another great song by the Swallows. This is Dearest.
I shouldn't wonder why they call you such names as dearest, and why the people passing by stop and stare. Am I the victim of a foolish love affair? You know how much I love you, but you don't care. I'd be without you if I listen to things about you. I can't get free, 'cause my heart says you're dearest to me. Dearest to me.
I shouldn't wonder why they call you such names as dearest, and why the people passing by all stop and stare.
Am I the victim of a foolish love affair? You know how much I love you, but I'd be without you if I listened to things about you. I can't get free, 'cause my heart says you're dearest to me.
The Swallows had a couple of R&B hits in the early 1950s. They were not a very well-known group, but they were one of the better groups around at the time. Eddie Rich, Herman Denby, Earl Hurley, Frederick Johnson, and Norris Mack were the Swallows. They recorded Dearest in 1951 on the King record label. Now, here are the Cordials with Dawn is Almost Here.
Dawn is almost here. I didn't go to sleep thinking of you, dear. And our love was oh so deep. So now I tell you, darling, please come to me. Oh, dawn is almost here. Your face I didn't see it, and knowing truly dear. And our love was oh so sweet. So now I tell you, darling, oh I love you so.
Dawn is here, my darling, and soon I'll have to go to sleep. But tomorrow is coming, my darling. Until then, I'll stay asleep.
Dawn is almost here. Your face I didn't see it, and knowing truly dear. So until then, my darling, please hurry, hurry, dear. So now I tell you, darling, dawn is almost here.
The Cordials were from Los Angeles. They recorded Dawn is Almost Here in 1961 on the 7 Arts label. Members of the Cordials were Leonard Capizzi, William Capizzi, Ronald Del Toro, Louis Toscano, and Bobby Pickett, as in Bobby Boris Pickett of Monster Mash fame. The song Monster Mash was written by Cordials members Bobby Pickett and Leonard Capizzi. And you are still riding in Abie's Doowop Taxi. We have time for a couple more. So here are the Eboniers with Love Call.
This is my love call. I hear from me, love call. Please send the girl to me, for here in my heart.
This is my love to you.
The Eboniers were a West Coast group. We don't know much about them, but we do know that they recorded Love Call in 1958 on the Lena label. And you have been riding an Abie's Doowop Taxi. We're glad you came along for the ride today. We have time for one more, so let me get out of here with the Bob Knight 4. I'll let them say goodbye for me with So Long.
So long.
So long. I must go now. Goodbye. It's time to leave now. No, don't you cry. I will come again someday.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you with all my heart. When I return, we will never part. Dry your eyes and pray for my return. Uncle Sam is calling me from way, way beyond the sea. Grab your coat and grab your pack. You know you'll be going back. I'll say goodbye to those who care. When I return, they'll still be there. Say goodbye to those who care. When you return, they'll still be there. So long. I must go now. Goodbye. It's time to leave you now. No, don't you cry. I will come again someday. So long, my darling.
And that's going to do it, folks. Abie's Doowop Taxi is produced and directed by me, Abie. I do it at home on my computer, and I do it for the enjoyment of all you guys that are listening. I certainly hope you enjoyed the ride today. If you'd like to send me an email, my email address is doowoptaxi@aol.com. That's DOOWOPTAXI@aol.com. Good night, folks, and I'll see you again the next time.